The barista wrote my name on the cup, and the FBI agents behind me drew their weapons. I've been going to the same Starbucks for 3 years. Same order, same time, same barista who knows my face but never remembers my name. My name is Alexei, which apparently is too foreign or too complicated for anyone to remember, because I've gotten Alex, Alexi, Alexis, and once, inexplicably, Ashley. This morning started normal. I walked in at 7:15, ordered my usual caramel macchiato, and when the barista asked for my name, I said it slowly and clearly like I always do. Alexi, Alexei. She wrote it on the cup with her Sharpie, called out next, and I moved down to wait for my drink. That's when I noticed 2 men in dark suits standing directly behind me, not in line, just standing there, close enough that I could smell one guy's cologne. I glanced back, made brief eye contact, and immediately got that gut feeling that something was wrong. They weren't looking at the menu, they were looking at me. I tried to ignore it and pulled out my phone, pretending to scroll through emails. My drink came up fast. The barista set it on the counter and smiled. Caramel macchiato for Alexei. The second my name left her mouth, both men behind me moved. Hands flew inside their jackets, and I heard the unmistakable sound of weapons clearing holsters. FBI. Hands where we can see them. Do not move. My brain short-circuited. My hands shot up automatically, still holding my phone. My coffee sat on the counter 2 feet away, steam rising from the lid. Completely forgotten. The entire Starbucks went silent. A woman near the window screamed. Someone's laptop hit the floor. The barista who just called my name stumbled backward into the espresso machine, eyes wide with terror. There's been a mistake, I said. My voice came out higher than normal. I'm just getting coffee. Face the counter. Hands on the surface. Do not turn around. I did what they said. My palms pressed flat against the cold marble while my heart tried to break through my ribs. Behind me, I heard more movement. Footsteps. Radio chatter. Someone was calling for backup. One of the agents stepped closer, and I felt his hand grip my shoulder. Alexei Volkov? My stomach dropped. No, I'm Alexei Petrov. I'm a software engineer. I live in Fremont. ID slowly. I reached for my wallet with shaking hands, pulled out my driver's license, and held it up. The agent took it and stepped back. I heard him talking into his radio, reading off my information, while the other agent kept his weapon trained on me. For 90 seconds, I stood there with my hands on the counter, surrounded by terrified customers, waiting to find out if I was about to get arrested for someone else's crimes. Then the first agent's voice changed. Copy that. Stand down. The pressure on my back eased. I heard holsters click. Slowly, I turned around. Both agents looked annoyed. Not embarrassed, just annoyed. Like I'd personally inconvenienced them by existing. You're clear, the first agent said. He handed back my license. Sorry for the confusion. Confusion? You pulled guns on me in a Starbucks. We're looking for someone with your name. Different middle name, different address, but same first and last. You matched the physical description. I stared at him. So you just draw weapons on anyone named Alexei? The second agent cut in. The individual we're looking for is wanted for federal crimes. When we heard your name called, we had to act. You couldn't have just asked to see my ID first? Neither of them answered. They just turned and walked out like nothing had happened, leaving me standing there with my hands still shaking and an entire coffee shop staring at me like I'd grown a second head. The barista approached slowly, holding my drink. Here's your macchiato. It's on the house. I took it with numb fingers. An older woman sitting near the pastry case leaned over. Are you okay, sweetheart? I don't know yet. I sat down at a table and tried to drink my coffee, but my hands were shaking too hard. People kept glancing at me, whispering. A teenager in the corner had definitely filmed the whole thing, and I watched him typing frantically on his phone. Great. I was about to be a viral video. 10 minutes later, a black SUV pulled up outside. A different agent stepped out, walked inside, and came straight to my table. This one was older, gray hair, looked tired. Mr. Petrov, I'm Special Agent Brooks. I need to apologize for what just happened. Your guys already apologized. They shouldn't have drawn their weapons. The protocol was wrong. The suspect we're looking for is dangerous, but you weren't acting suspicious. You weren't fleeing, and there was no immediate threat. They should have approached you calmly and asked for identification. I looked up at him. So, what now? Now I'm making sure you're okay and documenting that this was mishandled. If you want to file a complaint, you're within your rights. I thought about it. Thought about the guns, the fear, the humiliation of being treated like a criminal in front of strangers. I just want to finish my coffee and go to work. Brooks nodded. Understood. Again, I'm sorry. He left his card on the table and walked out. I sat there for another 20 minutes, staring at my drink, replaying the moment those weapons cleared their holsters. The barista came over twice to check on me. Other customers kept their distance. When I finally stood up to leave, my legs felt weak. I haven't been back to that Starbucks since. Now I make coffee at home, and when people ask my name, I say Alex.